Alright, let's see what the world has to offer. Oof. Bright lights again. I'm getting sick and tired of this. Well, this looks inviting. Hey, I'm gonna take a guess that that would be Victor. Hey you, robot fella. Hold up. Hey, howdy.
Howdy, partner! Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Thanks, and I'm guessing you're the one who dug me out of that grave. Yeah, cheers for that.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
How did you find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
You don't have legs. Can you really stroll with one wheat? You know what? Never mind. You know anything about the dudes who attacked me?
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
So, how did you end up in Good Springs?
I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
Yeah, it looks charming. Never seen a robot like you before. What type are you?
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
Will do. Sure thing, Victor. Anyway, thanks again, and see you around, I guess.
Happy trails!
There's something fishy about that guy. Doc said he had a hut at the end of town. And I'm gonna guess that's it. Maybe I should give it a look-see. Maybe he pulled something else out of there besides me. Damn. Nobody's looked after the infrastructure here for years. It's better preserved than most places. God damn it, those sheep are ugly. Never liked for damn things. Okay, this is the place. Under the old world flag. Let's see what you're hiding, Victor. Toolkit. Batteries. He did save me. I feel bad if I rob him. I'm just nosying around for clues. No harm in being curious, right? Fresh water. And non-irradiated. Must be from that spring the doctor told about. Okay. Well. Didn't appear to be anything in there. Maybe I can find somebody who'll give me directions. Let's try here. I feel somewhat uncomfortable barging into people's homes. Hello? Hello? Hey! What's this? It's a shiny bottle cap. got some kind of symbol on it. Would appear to be a star. I'm sure the owner of the building won't mind just one bottle cap going missing. You know? It's just left there. And it doesn't look like this place is inhabited. So... Well... yeah, I guess it is inhabited. And that shotgun will be for me. If whoever owns this place catches me in here. Time to make myself swift exit, I think. But... first, maybe a... hey... Chinese Army Special Operations Training Manual. Well... it's not like anyone in Mojave can probably read anyway, so... yeah, I know it's technically stealing, but I'll return it once I've thumbed through it. At least once. Maybe twice. Hey, that's somebody. Howdy.
If you're looking for supplies, Chet over at the general store can help you out.
Oh. Right. Don't know how I missed that one. Cheers, buddy. Well, that is the biggest damn raven I've ever seen in my life. Huh. Mojave Express drop box. Guess those are the guys I worked for. See the store.
Howdy.
Well, howdy there.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
Sounds like a good selection. What's so bad about the surplus ammo?
It's all about quantity over quality. Trouble is, you'll be cleaning and fixing your gun a lot more than usual when you use those kind of bullets.
Well, might have to. I'm on a bit of a budget at the minute. What about the mods and the special ammo you own?
Weapon mods are things like silencers, scopes, bigger magazines. Special ammo includes things like armor-piercing bullets, which don't hurt the target as much, but let you punch through armor easier. There's also hollow point bullets, which have the opposite effect. You can kill unarmored targets easier, but they don't do shit against armor.
Yeah, hopefully I won't be shooting anything with too much armor. You got any idea about the people who shot me?
The leader was a New Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns. The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR.
Great Khans? Who are those guys? My memory's a little bit hazy.
They're tough sons of bitches. Mean, but not crazy. They'll leave you alone unless you got something they want. The Great Khans deal in illegal chems. There's a good chance that most chems you come across were made by Great Khans.
Oh, well, they sound like a lovely lot. Steer clear of them. So, ever seen New Vegas?
Twice. Both times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables. In that order, now that I think about it. If you ever get to New Vegas, be sure to visit Gomorrah. It's the best casino in the city. You won't regret it. Word of advice. Behave. Between the NCR military police and Mr. House's robots, you don't want to be causing trouble on the strip.
Thanks for the advice. I'll try and stay out of trouble. Mind if I see what you have for sale?
Can do.
Hey. I have some chems which I made earlier. Any chance you want to buy them? 11 caps each. It's not as much as I wanted, but at least it's something. You got any 9mm ammo? I have 25 rounds worth of 9mm. So, you owe me 30 caps.
Another satisfied customer.
Pleasure doing business with you. Oh, before you go, you mentioned someone called Mr. House.
I'm afraid I don't know much myself. Mr. House has got his own casino, Lucky 38, but nobody goes in or out except his robots. The other casinos follow Mr. House's rules, so I guess that makes him the leader of New Vegas. As far as I know, nobody's ever laid eyes on the guy. I think that robot who pulled you out of the dirt belongs to Mr. House. If Mr. House is looking after you, it's gotta be a good thing, right?
Huh.
Take it easy now.
More and more about that robot doesn't add up. Anyway, thanks, Chet. See you later. Well, howdy, old-timer.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
What's with the name?
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners.
You're a prospector? Like gold and silver?
Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term. Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it.
Sounds like a profitable venture. Ever find anything decent?
Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out.
Oh, well. You win some, you lose some, I guess. At least here is peaceful. What's the matter with the NCR, by the way?
Don't get me wrong. The NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Good Springs and Primm don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away.
The who?
They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them.
Oh, no I don't. I've had enough trouble. So what's important about this dam?
The dam powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory.
So, to the west we have a giant imperialist republic, to the right we have slavers, and New Vegas is owned by a fascist with a load of robots. Man, Nevada is fucked. You know anything about the robots, Victor?
The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be.
Yeah, that's one way of looking at it. So, how have the Bighorners treating you?
Meat and hide, mostly. Can't put a pack on them. You just lay down until you take it off. Can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered.
Is there anything in this territory that won't want to kill me? Got any idea about the guys who did try to kill me?
The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though, if you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
Yeah. He's the one who shot me. I doubt I'll be trusting him anytime soon. Anyway, Thanks, Pete. See you around, old-timer.
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
The schoolhouse. Huh. Maybe there's some loot in there. Might not be a bad idea. Oh, hey, nice
Cheyenne,
doggy.
stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
Miss Smiles, I presume. The doc said you could teach me how to survive in the desert.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Okay. Nice little bar. Someone's done a number on the mirrors, though. Guess that's the graveyard up there that Victor mentioned. Need to visit that as well.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Gave me a pretty nice rifle. Anything's better than that 9mm. Okay. Prepare to go down.
That's the right idea.
Oh,
Look down
yeah.
the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim.
I am the sarsaparilla murdering king. Well, that one's definitely on track.
Nice shot.
Got it.
Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Sure, I'll do it. First I need to visit the graveyard. I'll meet you there in about 20 minutes, okay?
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
But first, I gotta deal with something. Eat that, you glassware bastards. Well, at least no sarsaparilla balls will be harming me. See what we can find. Well, I guess my grave should be somewhere around here. Oh. Hello. Think we found... Hey, stop messing around in my grave. I'll teach ya. Gotta be some kind of clue who those guys were. Something? Anything? Must be... Oh. Fancy Pants even smokes Fancy Pants cigarettes. They look recognizable. Maybe I can show them to somebody. They might be able to put a trace on him. Huh? Hey, shiny. What on earth is this? It's a snow globe. Hideous little thing. But hey, I'll keep it. You never know who buys shit like that. Oh well. Better go meet Sonny. Shoot some geckos. Man. It's like an endless wasteland.